Could you please state your name for the camera? Patient has been experiencing cerebral sparginosis since early adolescence, though initial onset may have been earlier. The source of the infection is still unknown. Does this sound correct thus far? Preliminary diagnosis was neurocysticercosis, but given the exhaustion of all typical treatments, the diagnosis was revised. However, given MRI scans, the larva appears to be mutated, replacing chunks of the brain it has eaten with its own body, which mimics the network of nerve fibers. Given the rarity of this infection, this parasite is likely the only one of its kind. For reference, could you go over your symptoms?
Headaches, confusion, depression, anxiety, low self-esteem.
Tell us how you're feeling.
Okay, I feel worthless. I feel like a ghost going through the motions, unable to affect the real world. All I want is to be liked, and yet I feel unlikable. There's this constant nagging in my head that maybe life isn't supposed to be this difficult. Maybe I'm not supposed to freeze up when more than 3 people are talking. Maybe I'm not supposed to hear my heart pounding in my ears all hours of the day. I'm not supposed to bash my fists against my temple just because I can't solve everything. I feel lonely. And the circumstances by which I find myself alone, time and time again, have ripped open this wound that says I am the root cause, and I can't seem to stitch it up. And sure, now I know a worm in my head has been chewing on the wires, and I am glad to get rid of it. But there's a world in which I never find that out. And my brain just rots inside my skull, and I die a tiny, failed offspring of a much greater population. And I will always wonder if that's what was supposed to happen. That I was never supposed to make it this far. That every waking moment is the world having failed to put me down. So maybe I should do something helpful for once and end it myself.
Before we begin, we need to go over some boilerplate. The recommended treatment is surgical removal of the parasite, though it's unclear how the brain may function after this procedure. The survival rates with or without treatment are unknown. The patient will have to begin the procedure themselves to ensure the parasite is in an alert state. Do you still wish to undergo treatment?
Yes.
Then you may begin when ready.
That is